All right, so here we are, the overlooked and underrated podcast. First thing we're gonna talk about. This is the sports segment. First thing we're gonna talk about is the top 10 all-time NBA players. Right, and number 1, I have Michael Jordan, the GOAT. And then I know a lot of people out there, the Bron sexuals, the Kobe fans. You know what I'm saying? Who probably would try and argue against me that Jordan is no longer the GOAT, but he is. Simply because there's no other player that is elite as him on both ends of the court. Defensive Player of the Year, averaging 35 points a game. That is the highest average from points per game while also winning Defensive Player of the Year. He is the first player to record 200 steals and 100 blocks in the same season. Number 2, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is just about winning. Everywhere he goes is just winning, right? Win the high school championship, college championship, Bucks championship, Lakers 5 championships. The man is just a winner. You know what I'm saying? The most MVPs in the NBA all time with 6 MVPs, leading scorer all time, most unstoppable move ever with the sky hook. And number 3, we got Kobe Bryant, right? A lot of people would put LeBron over Kobe, but no. I got Kobe over LeBron. That's why I got Kobe at 3, because LeBron is in my top 5, but he's just not over Kobe. So that's why I got Kobe at number 3. We got enough. I don't even got to say anything about it. We already know how Kobe is. The man dropped the Black Mamba. Come on now. 60 plus points in 3 quarters. Come on now. Then you got LeBron James at 4. He is definitely in the Mount Rushmore in basketball. I don't even have to say anything about him. One of the best, one of the most complete players we have ever seen in a game. One of the best scorers ever, passers ever, rebounders, defenders. You know what I'm saying? That's just how he is. Then you got, at number 5, I got Bill Russell. Bill Russell at number 5. 11 rings. That's all you got to say, 11 rings. Then Wilt Chamberlain, right? After this, I don't really have an order. It's just whoever comes to my mind. I got Wilt Chamberlain at 6. You know, that guy Bird at 7. Then I got Tim Duncan at 8. Shaquille O'Neal at 9. And then at 10. Oh, I'm tripping. No, I got Magic Johnson at 5. I'm sorry, y'all. Magic Johnson at 5, the best point guard of all time. Magic Johnson at 5. Bill Russell at 6. Wilt Chamberlain at 7. Larry Bird at 8. Tim Duncan at 9. Shaquille O'Neal at 10. Well, Tim Duncan and Shaquille O'Neal are kind of interchangeable, but a lot of people, I don't think people give Tim Duncan his props because he has, 3 MVPs? I believe 2 finals MVPs, 2 or 3 finals. Yeah, 2 finals MVPs or 3 finals MVPs. I can't remember. Is one of them. 5 championships out of 6 finals appearances. And the only time he lost was to the super team Miami Heat. So Tim Duncan is one of the most underrated players ever. He is the best power forward of all time. Unstoppable scorer, great defender. He almost had a quadruple. He was 2 blocks away from a quadruple double in the finals. Somewhere it was against the New Jersey Nets, actually. I believe that was 2004. No, the Pistons won that year. 2005, I believe. He actually should have had a quadruple double because he had 2 extra blocks, but they didn't count it for whatever reason. So that's why Tim Duncan's the top 10 all time. I don't think people talk about him enough. He actually had one of the best carry jobs in the NBA in NBA Finals history. No other player was averaging 14 points on his team. I believe it was the 99 run, something like that. At least first championship or his second championship in the early 2000s. Something like that, somewhere along those lines. But there goes my top 10 right there. Anybody want to dispute? Just go ahead, let me know. Now you got the GOAT of GOATs, right? Of all sports. This is like GOAT of GOATs of all sports. Boxing, basketball, baseball, tennis, golf, bowling, you name it. And number 1, right? I feel like it's important to establish where I stand on like who is the best of all time in anything in every category. You feel what I'm saying? So at number 1 in the GOAT of GOATs, I have, you ready for this? Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali. He is the GOAT of GOATs. From the brag and boast, the way he did about being the best ever, and no one could beat him, no one could challenge him, that's just, it's unparalleled. You feel what I'm saying? And then for him to stand up for rights the way he did outside of the ring. You know what I'm saying? Losing his boxing title for 3 years, unable to fight for 3 years, and then come back into the game and beat the most ferocious fighter we've ever seen in George Foreman. In 8 rounds? Like, come on, that's amazing. And then Muhammad Ali by then is like just late 30s, out of his prime by then. Well, like mid 30s, out of his prime by then. Then at number 2, you got Jackie Robinson. I don't know. I honestly don't understand why he's not in the GOAT conversation of baseball. I really don't. Someone needs to make this make sense to me, because for him to go through what he went through when he was playing baseball back then, for him to be booed by his own home crowd in Brooklyn, like, and still perform the level that he did. Like, imagine someone saying, hey, yo, I need you to play at your best every day, practice games, play at your very best. And you do, right? And then you have a child and you're receiving death threats saying quit baseball or I'm going to kill your son. This is a newborn baby we're talking about. And people like coming up to him, spitting on him, you know what I'm saying, booing him, calling him names, and you still performing at your best, like an all-time high. Like, come on. So Jackie Robinson, obviously number 2. Then number 3, I got Michael Jordan. For him to dominate his sport the way that he did, 6 championships in 8 years. We all know. Michael Jordan at 3. I honestly got like 4 tied, because 4 and 5 is kind of interchangeable for me. So I'm going to just say 4 is a tie. Serena Williams and Tiger Woods. The reason why I got them there is because with Serena Williams, you think of tennis, you think of her and her sister Venus. You don't really think of anybody else. Like, I don't really pay attention to tennis like that, I'm not going to lie. But when you say tennis, you think of Serena Williams. And Serena Williams, what I have seen, especially when she was in her prime, there was a fear factor and intimidation, like when you went up against her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you went up against Serena Williams, it was like, oh, snap, I'm going up against Serena. You know what I'm saying? A little fear, intimidation that was there. And then you got Tiger Woods. You think of Tiger Woods, you think of golf, you think of Tiger Woods. You feel what I'm saying? He's the GOAT of golf. And he approaches golf differently. He incorporated weightlifting into golf. I'm sure other golfers do, but he's the one that really incorporated it into golf. But you think of golf, Tiger Woods is a name that you think of. That's who I got 4 or 5, or tied at 4-ish. So because I got those 2 at 4, at 5, or if you guys want to say 4 or 5, those 2. So at 5 or 6, I got Jesse Owens, greatest track runner ever, all time. Same thing with the Jackie Robinson thing. Breaking records, you know what I'm saying, in his college, at his school. One of the most famous, notorious track runners of all time. And people trying to cheat him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if you all watched the movie Race, but he would run a 40, well, not a 40, I think it's like 100 yard in less than 10 seconds. It'd be like 9 point something. And then people try and cheat him to say it's 10 something, because back then we didn't have the lasers like we do now. So it was it was hand time. So they're trying to cheat him, saying, nah, you ran a 10 something. So for him to run the way he did and achieve greatness the way he did back then, you know what I'm saying, when all odds were against him, it was just amazing. So that's my 5-6 GOAT of GOATs. Now, we're going to talk about who's the best right now in the NBA. And what did the finals prove? Because after the NBA finals, you look at Giannis and what he did, and you could argue that he is the best in the world right now. I still think LeBron's the best in the world right now, even at 36, going on 37 years of age. There's not a lot of people better than LeBron. The only person that you could compare LeBron to legitimately is KD, because KD is a 7-foot guard. You know what I'm saying? Nobody else can do what he do. Like, Giannis can move for a 7-footer, but he can't move like KD can move. Like, KD moves like he's my height, 5'11". You feel what I'm saying? Giannis, he moves, but Not like the way KD can move though. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like he got Tim's on his feet or something. But I think it's still LeBron and then KD. And me, I'm a Kawhi fan, so I got Kawhi at 3. I got Kawhi at 3. Is best in the league right now. Hey, yo, someone commented on Instagram Live. What's up, yo? What's up, man? But I got Kawhi at 3. I don't know. I'm not really a Curry fan, but I kind of feel like it pains me to say this because I'm not a Curry fan. Especially the fact that I hated the Warriors when it was on their run. But I can't lie though, like Curry's up there in the top 5. Curry is up there in the top 5, and it pains me to say it. It really does. So this is what I got. I got LeBron, KD, Kawhi, Curry. It pains me to say this. Curry. Okay, Giannis. I mean, it's Giannis. Giannis is top 5 player in the league. Arguably top 3. Would I pick Giannis over Curry? It depends on the team that I have for me to pick Giannis over Curry. Because the thing is about Curry, he don't play make like for example, James Harden can get you like 10, 15 assists, right? Like, cause he can play make. But Curry can play make without passing though. You feel what I'm saying? But same thing with Giannis though. Well, not really. Giannis has to pass because you have to build a wall against Giannis. But the thing is about Curry is that he brings so much attention that if someone sets a screen, both of those people, the person that's guarding the screen and the person that's guarding Curry, is going to play up on Curry. There's a slip right there. You can make that pass. Or not even pass it to Curry. Just pass it to the dude that's slipping. That's a tough one between Giannis and Curry. I mean, a lot of people are like, what? Are you crazy? Giannis, Curry's the best shooter ever. But I think it just depends on who you have. You know what I'm saying? Let me check this out real quick. Hey, hey, someone. You know what? I believe this person wanted to do a call-in. You want to do a call-in? Comment if you want to do a call-in. But that's my top 5 right there in the NBA right now. Now, as far as what the finals proved, I think Chris Paul. Yo, I don't think we can hear it, Insta. Yeah, some people did say there was a static problem, but I mean, I'll try to figure that out next time. But what was I saying? Oh, right. What did the finals prove? I don't think Chris Paul's legacy took a hit. I was definitely going for Chris Paul. I mean, I want Giannis to win a ring eventually, but it's just that he just happened to be going against Chris Paul, so I wanted Chris Paul to win. Because 16 years in the league, one of the best point guards ever. I think he's arguably a top 5 player. I mean, top 5 point guard. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely a top 10 point guard all the time. But he's arguably a top 5. And him getting a championship would have took away the arguably. It would have been like, oh, it's clear cut. Like, oh, he's a top 5 point guard now. That's all he's missed is a championship. So him not winning that is definitely like saddening. Like, saddening. It's like, dang, that's just too bad. You feel what I'm saying? Because it's like every time he gets close to winning one, it's like it just goes right through his fingers. You know what I'm saying? Like we're seeing in 2017 in Houston. I really feel like Chris Paul didn't get hurt. They would have won. They would have beat the Warriors in 7 games. I had the Rockets in 7 that year. And then Chris Paul goes and get hurt. And it's just like, dang, that's tragic. You feel what I'm saying? I was really hoping that Chris Paul could carry it through. But what Giannis proved that he could dominate a game even without like a 3-point shot. I never felt like Giannis needed a 3-point shot. And this is what I'm going to say about Giannis' game. And I feel the same way about Ben Simmons. They don't need a 3-point shot, neither one of them. Just first of all, Ben Simmons just need a jump shot, not a 3-point shot, just a jump shot. That's just bad. But Giannis though, Giannis just needs a mid-range game, and I saw it in game 2 when he had 40, but they lost, and he was knocking out mid-range jump shots, those little post fades. You know what I'm saying? 1-2 dribble pull-ups. He was knocking those down, and he was looking absolutely unstoppable. If he can knock down a mid-range jump shot, bro, oh my God. There's no stopping him. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, people back off of Ben Simmons and Giannis so much that it's like you have all the space in the world to take 1-2 dribbles in and pull up. Because you got to be able to walk before you can run. Feel what I'm saying? You got to be able to knock down a mid-range shot consistently before you can try and shoot threes. You feel what I mean? So, because they're giving up so much space because they're trying to stop the drive, I'm just watching them play. Like, Ben Simmons, they playing him in the paint. And I'm just like, bro, you mean to tell me you can't take a dribble in, shoot from the free throw line, the elbow area, and knock that down? Like, come on, man. You feel what I'm saying? So, we seen it. Even when Giannis had 50, he had knocked down a few mid-range jump shots. You know what I'm saying? That will make his game so much easier. If he posts up, face up, and knocks down like 2-3 jump shots in a row from off a face up, now he got that pump fake, rip through, blow by. That's a poster on somebody's head. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? So that's why I think they need a mid-range jump shot. It will make their game so much easier. I swear. But people keep pressing the 3. Like, no, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Working that mid-range game. You know what I mean? All right. Yeah, besides, you already know I'm a Jordan fan anyway, so I like the mid-range. Like the mid-range. All right, so we all know about, so I'm going to go ahead and shift over to Team USA. You know what I'm saying? We're out of time here. We're going to get to the music segment. But Team USA, they're struggling right now. They having problems. They had, like, their first loss since 2004. Like, before their game against France, Team USA has only lost 5 games out of like 80-something years in the Olympics, which is insane. That just goes to show you how like insane the NBA players are compared to the rest of the world. But the rest of the world's catching up. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not just a walk in the park now. You know what I'm saying? The games are closer, and other countries, their teams have NBA players. Like France have like 5 NBA players on their team. Feel what I'm saying? I think I'm too far in front of Mike, but they got like 5 NBA players on the team. So these NBA players on these other countries' teams is like, hey yo, I play against these guys. You know what I'm saying? There's no reason to be intimidated. I play against these guys all the time. So and so's gonna do this, so and so's gonna do that. You know what I mean? The Team USA has a lot of talent individually, but they gotta play together as a team. It's too much. Like, it's hard to make. I experienced this when I play pickup. When you get a bunch of people that's good at basketball, like let's say I'm playing pickup, right? I'm a hooper, and I say I get 4 other hoopers. You know what I'm saying? We're all thinking the same thing. We want to work on our game. We want to score. We want to get buckets. You know what I'm saying? If we play against a bunch of non-hoopers, too many times have the non-hoopers beat my team full of hoopers because they're actually playing basketball versus us. We coming down, shooting a bad shot, trying to ISO everything. And then when we see things going bad, the hooper in us is like, yo, give me the ball, let's get a bucket. You know what I'm saying? So you can't have 5 people out there on the court saying, like, yo, you sense things are going bad. You can't have 5 people out there on the court saying, yo, give me the ball, I'm going to get a bucket. Trying to carry the team, trying to play hero ball. You know what I'm saying? And also Team USA's defense was just bad against France. Like, I saw a clip, bro, and then dudes is just waltzing in the paint, like just laying it up. Like, let me look at his roster. You got Bam Adebayo. He can protect the rim, you know what I'm saying? But he's only 6'9", though. But he can protect the rim. Devin Booker is not the best defender. The thing about D-Book, he tries to play defense. He's just not good at it. KD's like I think KD's probably, no. I would say, the reason why I say that, I think KD's probably the best defender, at least on the perimeter. Well, they got Drew Holiday. Drew Holiday can play defense. Jeremy Grant can play defense. Draymond Green can play defense. But Draymond Green is more of a team defender than an individual defender to me. But like, I think their best individual defender is probably KD. You know what I'm saying? You got JaVale McGee. You got Chris Middleton, Damian Lillard, Zach LaVine, Keldon Johnson. They got people that can score. Jason Tatum. They got people that can, plenty of people that can score, plenty of people that can shoot. I just don't think they got enough like 2-way people like only people that could defend: Drew Holiday, Draymond, Jeremy Grant, KD. That's really it. Well, I guess Bam. But in terms of like the perimeter, KD and Drew and Jeremy Grant. Like, I don't really know much about Keldon Johnson, but you just need to play better on defense. You know, feel what I'm saying? I don't think Chris Middleton's a bad defender either. But speaking of Team USA, this is my last thing I'm talking about with the sports segment. Then we'll move on to the music segment. But real quick, I just want to talk about like the best Team USA that we've seen. First, you got the Dream Team in 1992. Then you got the Redeem Team in 2008. In 2012, Team USA. I'm going to just say the roster out loud real quick. And then it'd be cool if you guys comment and tell me what you think. You got Christian Laettner, right? He was a college kid on the Dream Team 1992. David Robinson. Patrick Ewing. Larry Bird. Scottie Pippen. Michael Jordan. Clyde Drexler. Karl Malone. John Stockton. Chris Smullen. Charles Barkley, and Magic Johnson. 2008 Redeem Team, you got Carlos Boozer, Jason Kidd, LeBron James, Darren Williams, Michael Redd, Dwayne Wade, Kobe Bryant, Dwight Howard, Chris Bosh, Chris Paul, Tayshaun Prince, and Carmelo Anthony. 2012 Team USA, you have Tyson Chandler, KD, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Darren Williams, Andre Iguodala, Kobe Bryant, Kevin Love, James Harden, Chris Paul, Anthony Davis, or Carmelo Anthony. Now, I honestly think this Team USA is better than... 2012 Team USA is better than Redeem Team 2008. So, let's take that out. Then you got 1992 Dream Team versus the 2012 Team USA. I can remember 2012 Team USA starting five. If I remember correctly, LeBron, Kobe, did Tyson Chandler start? I think Chris Paul and did Carmelo start? I can't remember off the top of my head, but because I don't got their starting five listed here. But I'm gonna have to say the 1992 Dream Team because it's just stacked with just legends. The greatest player ever, one of the best power forwards ever in Karl Malone, one of the best point guards ever in John Stockton. But Team USA also got one of the best point guards ever in CP3. You feel what I'm saying? One of the best shooting guards ever, top three at Kobe Bryant. You know what I'm saying? Top four on LeBron. You know what I mean? So it'll be a great matchup. It's a tough matchup, but I might have to say 1992 Dream Team. Team USA is definitely there from 2012. 2012 Team USA is definitely there. You know what I'm saying? Then real quick, before I switch over to the music segment, I just want to show y'all something real quick from Cultural Art Gallery real quick. Oh, snap. Oh, y'all should definitely cop y'all some. You know what I'm saying? We got Muhammad Ali 3D limited poster here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we got a Kobe Bean Bryant poster here. You know what I'm saying? Oh, and last but not least, we got a Kobe Bean and a Michael Jeffrey Jordan poster here from the All-Star. Wait, no, this All-Star game? I think that's All-Star game. I can't remember. Either All-Star game or a regular season game. One of them. Alright, so now we're going to switch over to the music segment. You feel what I'm saying? First things first. You know what I'm saying? Top 10 rappers all time. Now, this is a tough... Talking about music and, like, who's the best is so much different than talking about who's the best in, like, sports because it's subjective. It's really difficult because there are a lot of rappers that are rappers, but they're just not known. You know, feel what I'm saying? Like, just think about, there are hundreds of thousands of rappers that we've never listened to, and they could be a top 10. They just never got the recognition. They never got big. Could have passed away before they got big. Anything like that. So it's really different talking about music, but that's why I like talking about it so much. You feel what I'm saying? But top 10, you know what I'm saying? My first three, Tupac, Biggie, and Nas. Why? Well, no one talked about what Tupac talked about, especially at the level he did. Him talking about the social issues, you know what I'm saying? He was just more than a rapper. He was a poet behind the beat. The way he rapped, the way he talked, he was just real. And if you just take away the music, his voice, and just read his lyrics, it's just so poetic. You know what I'm saying? Then you've got Biggie. Biggie is has one of the best flows ever. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that popularized taking an R&B beat and then rapping on it. Cause you know that song Big Papa? That's a beat, completely unchanged, not sampled, didn't change the pitch, tempo, none of that. It's the exact same beat from the Isley Brothers. This is a soul group right there. You know what I'm saying? From the 50s. Took that and rapped on it, Big Papa, and that's a classic song that everybody knows. I love it when you call me Big Papa. Throw your hands in the air if you's a true player. You feel what I'm saying? Like, who does that? How do you do that? You know what I'm saying? You gotta have a great flow to be able to rap on a Isley Brothers beat. Then Nas. I always felt like Nas was like a combination of Tupac and Biggie. You feel what I'm saying? Even though he's not as great as them. You know what I'm saying? Because I got him at 3. But he talked about the things that Tupac talked about. You know what I'm saying? Being black in America, social issues. Tried to educate people. But also felt like he had like a great like lyrical flow like Biggie. Feel what I'm saying? Then after Tupac, Biggie, and Nas, I don't really got an order. It's just whoever comes to my mind when I'm saying these people. I got J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar. And I want to share some with you as to why I got J. Cole. J. Cole, man. The man is just a lyrical genius. You feel what I'm saying? He tries to educate the people. You feel what I mean? It's just amazing. He has one of the most classic albums ever. In 2014, Forest Hill Drive. What's up, Chris? What's going on, my boy? In 2014, Forest Hill Drive. And that was the first album in 25 years at the time to go platinum without a single feature. But I want to share a bar with you real quick, just to tell you how much of a genius he is. Fool said, "They got us learning about the heroes with the whitest of skins." Oh, no, I must have typed this wrong. They got us learning about the heroes with the whitest of skins. They got us learning about the heroes with the whitest of skins. One thing about the men that's controlling the pen, they write history, they always seem to white out their sins. That's tough. Get it? White out their sins. Like, you know how you get a thing of white out and you cover up your mistakes? And then you ever heard of a little white lie? Like, that's insane. Then Kendrick, right? This fool said, "I remember being 17, wishing someone would sign me. Now the only way these labels get me back is when they rewind me." That's tough. And then he got this song called Control with Big Sean. It's only on YouTube, not on Apple Music, but that song is amazing because his verse, he snapped. He's just going out dissing rappers. Let me pull it up real quick. That fool, cause like it's crazy. But while I'm doing that, J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, right? So that's 5. Andre 3000, right? Andre 3000. Oh my God! If you ever look at one of those check the rhyme scheme things where they highlight your rhymes, the whole thing is just colorful. When it comes to Andre 3000, it's like, oh my God, his rhyme scheme just amazing. Andre 3000, Jay-Z, he educates. You know what I'm saying? Dude said, listen to the story of OJ. Fool's trying to put people onto game as to how to make money. Fool said, how the verse go? Don't die over the neighborhood that your mama renting. Instead, take your drug money and buy the neighborhood. That's how you rent it. Like, come on, he's putting people onto game. Like, that's insane. He's putting people onto game. Right? That's 7, right? Andre 3000, Jay-Z. Lil Wayne. Just so you know, I watched an interview with Lil Wayne. He said he freestyles all of his music. He don't write his music. He freestyles all of his music. So he makes some of the best songs. 6 foot, 7 foot, a milli, and all those are freestyles, dude. He's one of the best lyricists ever of all time. Like, you listen to his stuff, and he's just like, what? Yo, what this dude just say? Like, there's been songs that came out like 8 years ago, and I'm just now getting what he said. I'm like, yo, how did I miss this? Just like, this is insane. So Lil Wayne. Then Snoop Dogg, he's one of the most smoothest rappers ever, one of the best flows. Like when he he's just smooth. You know what I'm saying? And then Rakim. He's like one of the pioneers of rap. You feel what I'm saying? Kind of like a Bill Russell or Wilt Chamberlain of basketball. You know what I'm saying? Just one of the pioneers of rap. But he's still amazing though, and has great lyrics. Now, some people's like, hey, yo, what about this person? What about this person? I got you. This is some honorable mentions. First person I'm going to say is Eminem. He is probably the best, definitely top 3 lyricists of all time. And you're probably saying, if he's one of the best lyricists of all time, then why is he not in your top 10 all-time rappers? Let me tell you why. It's simply because he does not pass the ear test. What I mean is, somebody say, hey, my bad, what's up? I ain't mean... I ain't mean to ignore you. My bad. What's up? But somebody said something on the TikTok comments. But part of the reason why I don't have Eminem in the top 10 all time is because he doesn't pass the ear test. Like in sports, you got something called the eye test. You know what I'm saying? Someone looks tough. Someone looks good. You feel what I'm saying? The ear test in rap is that someone sounds good. It's not that Eminem don't sound good, because he does have great songs. You know what I'm saying? He's one of the only rappers that have a diamond album. You know how hard it, which is after platinum. You know how hard it is to go diamond. But what I mean is, you don't get in a car and say, let's play some Eminem. No offense to him. I will listen to him. I listen to Eminem. I actually enjoy listening to Eminem. But when you're chilling with people, this is not one of the people that you play. And I'm sorry. It's just true. You know what I'm saying? I've never been to a party and Eminem was being played. That's just what it is. When Eminem was coming out with albums, it was not, yo, you listen to that Eminem album? Like, no. But he definitely is amazing, though, as a rapper. That's the first honorable mention. Second honorable mention is Ghostface Killah. Part of the Wu-Tang Clan, you know what I'm saying? Extremely lyrical, a cultural icon. Then you got a lot of people like, hey, yo, what about him? I got you. You got Drake. The reason why I didn't include Drake, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people would include Drake is because of his longevity and the fact that he's in the R&B category. You know what I'm saying? Like, this one person told me, how you compare, if you're a rapper, how you get compared to Lil Wayne and Chris Brown? You feel what I'm saying? But my thing is with Drake, me listening to him, I never heard his lyrics. It's like, yo, this dude's spitting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can name rappers that have better lyric. They're more lyrical than him. You feel what I'm saying? I can name rappers that like educate more than him. You feel what I'm saying? Not that it's his job, because he's a rapper. He's just trying to entertain. But in terms of lyrics, though, I can name rappers better than him with lyrics. You feel what I'm saying? The longevity is definitely there. You feel what I'm saying? Got big at like what, 2008, 7, 6, 5. One of them still to be big. One of the best rappers 2021. Get a feature with Drake and your song go platinum. You know what I'm saying? I get that, but just no. My last honorable mention is what's his name? Oh wow, it slipped my mind. Oh well. If it comes back to my mind, I will let you guys know who this last honorable mention is. So, part of the reason as to why it's hard to talk about, you know what I'm saying, rappers is because I think people get confused. Oh, I remember now. My last honorable mention, Lauryn Hill. Now she's amazing. You feel what I'm saying? She has amazing songs, amazing lyrics. Lauryn Hill is definitely an honorable mention. I cannot believe I almost forgot to mention her. Sorry, Lauryn Hill. You ever see this? I'm sorry, I almost forgot to mention you. But yes, you are an honorable mention. You could look up a list. She actually has like amazing sales and numbers too. So Lauryn Hill is definitely an honorable mention. Yo, what's up, my boy G Heat? What's going on, man? But going to the best. There's a difference between who is the best rapper and who is the hottest rapper. You feel what I'm saying? I think a lot of people get caught up as to who's the hottest rapper and who's the best, because whoever's the hottest rapper, people call them the best rapper. The reason why I say who's the hottest and who's the best, at one point in time, NBA YoungBoy was the hottest rapper, but he's certainly not the best rapper. You know what I'm saying? As you guys get to know me, listen to me, you see that I'm not a YoungBoy fan. I don't listen to his music. He's not good to me. It's not his voice don't sound good to me. His lyrics he don't hit to me. But I can name, even though he's the hottest rapper, I can name a bunch of rappers that are better than him. You feel what I'm saying? Just because you hot don't mean you're the best. You feel what I'm saying? So who is the best rapper out right now? Me, I've always said J. Cole and Kendrick Lamar, but since Kendrick has dropped anything in 4 years, feel what I'm saying? We waiting on it. I don't know what he's doing, whether he retired or not. But I think J. Cole, because J. Cole is a top 10 all-time rapper. You feel what I'm saying? J. Cole dropped something, everybody's heads turn. You feel what I mean? If someone was to say, okay, out of the side of those lyrical geniuses, you know what I'm saying, and Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole, I'm looking at someone like Joey Badass. I'm looking at someone like Isaiah Rashad. You feel what I'm saying? Those guys are lyrical, and they talk about the social issues. You know what I'm saying? Being black in America, those kind of things. Now, in terms of who's the hottest rapper out right now, I would say it's either Meg Thee Stallion, or Lil Baby. Because especially when he came out with My Turn, I was like, yo, he's the hottest rapper out right now. But I'm looking at Meg Thee Stallion as being the hottest rapper out right now because the numbers she gets, the attention she gets, you know what I'm saying, all the people that listen to her, males and females, you know what I'm saying, she's just the hottest. I think she's the hottest rapper out right now. She's dropping songs, you know what I'm saying, all of her songs are like hits too, you know what I'm saying. So I think she's actually might be the hottest rapper out right now. Now this channel is called Overlooked and Underrated. So I'm gonna tell you some rappers that you need to pay attention to that are tough, that like we don't know about or we just don't pay attention to enough. First person is Young Ma. Right? The reason why I bring her up is because the reason why I didn't bring up a bar, I didn't type a bar that she has that's like just tough, because she's lyrical, is because it's not like she just has just one bar that like just stands out. It's like her whole thing, you like when you listen to her, it's like, yo, she's tough. So you just gotta go listen to her freestyles or her songs and you be like, yo, she's tough. For those that don't know, she's the one that was like, you call her Stephanie, I call her Heffany. Yeah, that's her. That's Young Ma. That's the first person that we need to pay attention to more. Then you got J.I.D. Oh my god. He's a lyricist. You know what I'm saying? Those rappers go like da 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 da, where they just spaz out a bunch of words. Those rappers are amazing to me. To be able to rap at that speed, under control, and it's just amazing. J.I.D. He should be more mainstream the way he is. He's like one of the best rappers out right now, actually. He's better than a lot of people that's mainstream. Definitely better than Lil Baby. Definitely better than Young Boy. Better than DaBaby. Whoever else. You name somebody. J.I.D. is a better rapper. Better at rapping. Writing down lyrics. Rhymes. J.I.D. is better than them. Hopsin. Oh my God. Same thing. He is better at rapping. Name somebody. He is better at rapping. Forget popularity. Forget how many people listen to them. Because that stuff, it's like, it's subjective. You feel what I'm saying? It's just a matter of like whose music get pumped out more. You feel what I'm saying? You can't really control that. You feel what I'm saying? If you don't have access to getting to promotion. You know what I mean? I think that promotion, like promoters, like they make whatever they want to be mainstream. You feel what I'm saying? That way they control the people. You feel what I mean? But I ain't gonna get too far into that. But I feel like it's definitely a choice as to what they promote and what they make mainstream. You know what I mean? So Young Ma, J.I.D., Hopsin, right? And I'm gonna give you all one more. Common. Common is straight poetic. Like when he rap, is just poetic. The way his lyrics sound, and it sounds more than like just rapping. It's really poetic when you listen to it. And when a rapper makes the transition from rapping to poetic, it's like, wow. Because all rap is black people poetry. You know how black people are. We take something, we make it better. You feel what I'm saying? We took poetry, added a 5 beat to it, you know what I'm saying? Sped it up a little bit, turned it up, and now you got rap. You feel what I mean? That's all that rap is. It's just black people poetry. You just took poetry, turned it up. That's all rap is. You feel what I'm saying? And man, Common, bro. If you ever just listen to Common, bro, man, different. But let me turn on that Control verse for you real quick. And then we're going to be out of here, yo. Wow. Hold on. Okay. Here go Kendrick part. I'm gonna skip to the part that's tough. That fool said, I heard the barbershops be in great debates all the time about who's the best MC, Kendrick, Jigga, and Nas, Eminem, Andre 3000, the rest of y'all, new niggas, just new niggas, don't get involved. And I ain't rocking no more designer shit, white tees and Nike Cortez, this red Corvette's anonymous. I'm usually homeboys with the same niggas I'm rhyming with, but this is hip hop and them niggas should know what time it is. That's tough. Like, you hear that? Like, that's tough. That fool said that goes for Jermaine Cole, Big Crit, Wale. He's calling out rappers now. But I'm trying to murder you niggas. Trying to make sure your core fans never heard of you niggas. They don't want to hear not one more now in a verse from you niggas. Like, what? Like, that's just insane, bro. We gonna end it on that. You know what I'm saying? Whoever joined, appreciate you joining. You know what I'm saying? Jabril, you wanna shout out your brand? My brother, he got a brand called Jukesters Creations. He makes beats. You know what I'm saying? He does photography, videography as well. Come on, Jabril. Tell us about what you do. You know what I mean?
My brand is Jukesters Creations. Basically, I do videography, photography, and I make beats. If like you're like a person that's trying to get into college and you like need like video edits, just call me. If you need like pictures yourself for college, just call me. Now, if you need like a music video, just call me.
Get into the mic.
Just like basically anything that's for videography and photography purposes, I can do it for you. I can edit it for you, and I can send it to you. And so basically that's Jukesters Creations. You can DM me on my Instagram. That's Jukesters_creations. And if you DM me about your project, then I'll be able to do it and help you out. So that again, my Instagram is Jukesters_creations. And when you DM me, I'll see what I can do and help you.
All right, there goes Jukesters Creations. And closing remarks, real quick. You know what I'm saying? Never be scared of success. Whatever you're afraid of doing it, feel the fear and do it anyway. Go live life.